Hey guys, welcome to Allow.tv. This is Pang, and here we have the Xiaomi Mi 3 smartphone. It is the flagship smartphone from the Chinese manufacturer and is coming here to Malaysia next week, May 20th to be exact. The retail price is only 889 ringgit. Let's take a look at what this flagship smartphone offers in terms of hardware. The Mi 3 is powered by Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 2.3 GHz quad-core processor with 2 GB of RAM. There's 16 GB of non-expandable storage, though Xiaomi says they may be bringing in the 64 GB variant. In front, you can see the 5-inch Full HD IPS display with a pixel density of 441 ppi. And at the back, you can see a 13 megapixel Sony camera sensor with an aperture of f2.2 and dual LED flash. Inside, there's actually a pretty generous 3050 mAh battery in its 8.1mm frame. One important point to note with the Mi 3, which weighs 145 grams, is the fact that it only supports 3G connectivity. But as we all know, a flagship smartphone is more than just the hardware. The Mi 3's chassis is actually made from tough aluminium magnesium alloy, which is then coated with 3 layers of thermal graphite. The result is a smartphone that feels really solid with a premium touch and yet not as slippery as other metal-clad smartphones, as you can see in our slant test involving the Mi 3 and the polycarbonate-clad Samsung Galaxy S5. Now at the heart of the Xiaomi Mi 3 is a custom software called MIUI. It is based on Android 4.3 and brings about plenty of visual changes as well as adds new features that you won't normally find on stock Android. Now the most striking feature of MIUI is the fact that there is no app drawer. Instead, all apps appear as icons that are arranged on the home screens. MIUI makes it easier for users to actually customize their home screens and arrange their apps, whether you want to put it into folders or just arrange the apps according to your liking. There are 2 ways to rearrange your apps on MIUI. The first is just by manually selecting the apps that you like to rearrange, select them, and put them back in the order that you would like to. The second one is probably a little bit more drastic and better for those of you whose home screens are just really cluttered with apps all over the place. Simply give your Mi 3 a few good shakes and you'll have them back automatically arranged. Now another intuitive feature of MIUI involves switching on the flashlight without even unlocking the smartphone. To do this, all you need to do is press the power button to wake the phone and then hold the home button for a few seconds until the screen shuts off and the flashlight's turned on. To turn off the flashlight, simply press the power button again, and as you can see, the screen remains switched off until you press the power button once more. Now for you advanced users who are extremely sensitive to data security, you'll be glad to know that MIUI also has a private inbox function. If you navigate to your SMS inbox, pull it down a few times, as you can see nothing's going on, but pull it down a little bit more and you'll see your private messaging inbox. Moving on to the multitasking window, which you can activate by pressing this button, you will see that it's a very minimalist interface and shows you a list of icons of apps that are currently open. You can swipe up to individual icons to close them, or you can lock the apps by swiping down on individual icons. Let's say I want to lock Chrome and maybe Facebook as well. And then I need to press the green button at the bottom to close all apps except for the lock apps that I've just selected. To unlock these apps, I simply need to swipe down again and the system will then close the apps when I want to. Now let's talk a little bit about the Mi 3's camera. The 13 megapixel Sony sensor has a fairly minimalist interface. One of the features that we like is called audio capture, which detects ambient noise and activates the shutter whenever there is a loud noise. Let's try it out. 3, 2, 1, snap! And as you can see, image quality is pretty decent for the camera. And that's it for a quick first looks of the Xiaomi Mi 3. Now just to recap, the Mi 3 will be officially available in Malaysia via the mi.com/my website for only 889 ringgit. For more on the Mi 3, stay tuned to Allow.net for our full review.